Yo, what's up, Cole? Well, we're still working on that. Oh, by the way, I hope you feel better pretty soon. I'm sorry you're not coming in today. But, might as well do some guitar stuff. We were doing that Linkin Park song, so I was looking at it earlier. Let's make sure I'm in tune first, okay? Much better. So yeah, that song's in drop D. So we're already working on it. It's pretty straightforward. But it does have some cool stuff in it besides just the power chord part. There's like a lead part that goes over the top. So I was looking at that because we were looking at power chords last time. Let's see. So it's pretty cool, and basically it just thickens up the power chords. He's just adding octaves on top. So I don't know if we've done octaves, but we know about power chords, right? Regular power chords and then drop D power chords that are one finger. So with octaves, it's kind of like you take a power chord, but this second finger, we're going to move it down a string. So now we're on the G string. So you got, we start out first finger on the 5 of the A, third finger on the 7 of the G. They're the same note, it's just lower and higher octaves. And it's like, well, what do you do about the note in between? Well, if you have your fingers too high off, right, you'll get that note in the middle. It's kind of bad. But all you really got to do is just sort of angle your hands a little bit. So if I had it like this, it's not really going to sound good. But if I do it more like this, kind of lay it flat, that string in the middle is going to be muted. So you're not going to hear it. You can hear it a little bit, but once you strum on the other strings, you won't hear it. See what I mean? So you don't really have to worry about the middle note too much anyway. What he's doing is slipping and sliding just like the power chords are. Oh, let's go higher. A lot of sliding. So you're going from 5 to 12. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then it sort of slides on up, right? Same rhythm. Then it slides down. And then so it's the same all the way through until you get those last two notes. It's like slightly different rhythm, right? Times I was telling you, you can take an octave and a power chord and kind of combine them with drop D. So if you just have like this, you can also do an octave here. And it's just a bigger, thicker power chord. It's got some high notes. So people will do stuff like they'll start out with a riff that's just the low part. But then they'll add that to build it up. Kind of the idea there. So octaves are really useful. And usually if you got two guitars, one guy will do that just to make it sound a little more wide open, you know? So, let's take a look here at the rest of the song. Let's see here. Ah, yes. I'm split screening so I can look at the music of this. Let's take a look. Now we're to the rhythm guitar. So this part's a little bit different, right? Whoa. Okay, so. Nothing too crazy about that, really. 0, 5, 6. Oh, no, 6, 3. Way up here. Pretty wild. There's not as much to that song as some. Let's see. Take a look at it. Yeah, okay. So let's see. The chorus is still like that. And then there's a bridge. And that's still kind of the same. This song's almost, that's pretty much the whole shebang of that song. If you can get that riff down, that's all you need. Yeah, that's just those two parts is really all I need. That's pretty epic. Guys are doing that on top of it. So that song's pretty simple. Let's take a look at another one of their songs though while we're at it, because that one's kind of cool, but I think you'll be able to master it really fast, so we should look at something else too. I think we should probably still work on this beginning riff of One Step Closer. There we go. I had to get my metal tone. Let's see. Yeah. Yes. Now, so what am I doing there? Basically using harmonics. So we start now with just an open string. If you didn't have harmonics, it would just be 0, 5, 0, 7, 8, 7, 0, 3. But he throws in a couple harms. And so instead of pressing, we're just going to lightly touch. See, that's a harmonic on the 5th fret of the low string. And there's also one on the 7th fret. There's also one on the 12th. There's even more, but these are kind of the ones we're using. Right? Anywho, so in this song, we're going to do, 0, 5, 0, 7, 8, 7, 0, 3. But we're going to lightly place our finger over the metal part and not actually press. And that should ring out, same as a 7. So we're going to go O, harmonic, then back to the open string, and then 7th fret on the A. Yeah. So okay, then the next part's going to be 8, harmonic on the 7th, open, 3. Right? You put them together, it works out pretty good. Let's see here. I did it. That's pretty good, huh? So let's see the next riff of this song. I'm going to take a gander here. Okay. So this next riff kind of just takes that riff and makes it heavier. So that was just like an intro riff to the actual riff, which is this part. So let's see. Ooh, out of tune. Much better. It's this one. Okay. So you go, then 7th fret, octave. Now we just talked about earlier, right? We got 7 on the A string, 9 on the G. And it kind of stops in between. You hear that? He's got it muted. It kind of has X's if you look at the tab. It's got X there. So maybe it's almost like he's got his muted for one. I don't know. I like to just kind of I like to use my hand for it. That works for me. But yeah, he's basically kind of swinging into it before he hits that note. Right? Just by having his hand kind of resting on top lightly for muty reasons. So he's already got his hand there waiting, and as soon as it gets time for the pick to come down, he frets it. And first riff, remember? See, that's the other way you get harmonics, is by using your pick. So you can like kind of dig around under here. Hear it? That's really cool. And you have it by having your pick super just kind of choked up on your finger. Almost no pick showing, right? What you're trying to do is almost like dig under the string. Your thumb is actually touching the string. It's like your thumb and the pick are hitting the string at the same time. So you just get as super close as you can. You kind of dig in certain places you'll find them. See here. Kind of in this little higher area. Anyways, it's pretty cool, huh? So that's pretty much it for today. Just work on those little bits of the song. Work on your octave shape if you're not used to it. They're actually easier to slide around than power chords. It's easier to do octaves. Right? I think so. But anyway, I hope you start feeling better. And I'll see you next time around. We can work on these songs. You'll have them figured out in no time at all. So, Take it easy, buddy. We'll see you next time.